If you've ever seen a starving wild animal foraging in the trash, you know exactly what the University of Pittsburgh is like when it comes to tunneling and weaseling and snarling and trying to manufacture a threat from any device. They have Peter Sinfield from King Crimson chopping words into looking in letters through. What does that mean to me? What does that mean to me? He's going to make me twist my ankle. This is how they got Seattle to murder Shannon Harps. They're after some sort of threat, and they project it onto someone. They say, watch our object. See, there's a threat there, and they come down. I had a bagel knife. They sent me a tube with a hard thing in it, a hard, warning, and I got the idea from their SS, from their Postal Service SS, who, by the way, were involved in the slasher murder of Sam Harps, the Postal Union. Taped it up real good, and I put it safely, I felt, in the trash so that it was away from me. And the next day, they murdered this girl with a knife. They rip and murdered this girl with a knife. This is the University of Pittsburgh. Foraging, we must have a threat. And so they smashed me in the face with my glasses, and they managed to get me to bark up what Gurdjieff calls a being mentation, which I typed to myself and found months later and forwarded it to someone who I trusted. And he was all gyrated to pounce by the professionals around him. They poisoned me in the mouth. So they see me as the devil. He's the devil. He's going to get Joe Biden in trouble for capping on the chinks. And they extrude these ideas from a neuroplasm that they hammered into the brain. And that's what they did to Mackenzie. And she just wanted out. She had a moment of absolute moral existential panic from a nerve agent that induced a Holocaust syndrome. Can you see how traumatized I still am 60 years later? It induces a Holocaust trauma. The poor thing was poisoned in a near murder episode. And she was surrounded by these people waiting to see what they call the tea kettle go off. They were taunting me publicly. What's the tea kettle go off, man? They sent in a girl from Trump and Rosa Clemente, the Green Party of Trump, in other words, the Trumpy Tunes Green Party, to elaborately fixate on the depth of the trauma, super sexually, so they'd all get militarily haughty, like Ralph Bakshi mob scene. You see it in the basement of the Dallas Police Department when the guy who looks like James Lee Marvin comes in. You know, so they make the tea kettle go off, and they were all surrounding Mackenzie Shirilla, waiting for the tea kettle to go off. Man, we gave her the Mackenzie agency, the enzyme. Wait till the tea kettle goes off, man. Where do you see Love's hypnotist, man?